I'm quite, hopefully, take two. We're actually where we're meant to be. How are you, Christine? How are you
I'm
doing?
good, thank you. We have already, if anyone watched that test that we did, we'd already done a test.
We've already did a test. We did a
And
test
then
last week. Everything went miraculously smoothly when we
I'm
tested
quite
it. We both
three,
said to
two,
each
we're
other
at
and went,
where we're
what
meant
the
to be.
hell? How are you?
I'm
Why
good.
did
I think we had it
we
pop up
forget?
again. I'm
That's
sorry, I
so weird.
closed it. It
Okay,
came up again. I closed every tab, but it came up again.
that's so weird. We're really flying around the internet. Did you have a nice weekend? How was little man's birthday?
It was good. So my son turned 4 on Saturday, so it was manic. So had a party, a massive bounce castle warehouse. That was good. An over the top cake, done last minute again with Time Superheroes, and he was happy. So yeah, manic weekend. We've got toys in every room of the house, over every inch of carpet, and the cleaner comes tomorrow.
I mean, to be honest, if you don't have toys all over your house, do you really even have children? Because
True.
it's a perpetual state of chaos in
True. I
our
think I'm gonna
house.
get the snow shovel and just shovel
Oh,
into a corner and then they can clean up.
I think what we need is like a room of doom where everything just gets shoved in.
That's the garage
Right. It's
now.
that. I don't know if anyone's actually watching us here live. This is the official launch of the Unfiltered Founders YouTube channel.
Woo!
Earlier this year. In fact, that's not strictly true. You see, when I met last year in the mastermind, and it's like, I think we found each found a kindred spirit and something on the same wavelength. And we were discussing how we could work together and what the collaboration would look like. And, we sort of went around the houses and didn't really do anything until, I don't know, was it February, March time this year? We got our rent pants on again. To do
Yeah,
something with this.
you say kindred
Our rent
spirit.
pants.
It's more like we rant about the same stuff. And quite often different opinions, but we still rant about the same stuff.
We thought we'd bring our ranting to the world. So now you get to listen to us rant as well and you can join in too.
Yeah, yeah. And if you've got something that's a hot topic that you want us to cover and rant about and share your rant with, then like here is the place.
Okay, so I don't know if we're going to wake up with the people actually commenting or watching or otherwise without it throwing sound back in the works because that's the problem, isn't it? I
Yeah.
can't see anyone. I've got my little chat box open, and I can't see anybody. So if you are here and you're watching us, give us a wave, give us a hello. If you're not and you're watching this later, you can also give us a hello as well. Whatever you want something.
Yeah, we'll check the comments after if like we have missed any. We'll be around, and you'll see us again because this is weekly, right? So this is 8:30 every Sunday. We'll upload a new series of the Unfiltered Founders, and occasionally you'll get us live.
We don't want to commit to Sunday evening lives. Both of us said to each other as we did this that we can't do it every Sunday. Like Sunday, the end of the weekend, manic with the kids, you know. So
It
we'll be
won't be
there
good.
like
It
occasionally.
won't be good on my front. You won't want to watch that.
So with that, I'm going to Christina today, what she's found on the internet, and we are going to completely unscripted have a chat and potentially a rant about what we found on the internet. So Christina, hit me with it. What have you found on the internet for us to chat about this week?
So this is one that is a bugbear of mine. Um, you don't have to be passionate about your business. You just need to launch something. Discuss.
Mm. Christina, you don't have passionate about your business?
Yes, it's a bit of an obsession. Well, yeah, I'm passionate and then hate it, and then passionate and then hate it.
Passionate about your business.
So how my brain works, I guess.
So would you say that you are passionate about it?
I think I'm passionate about helping people do good quality marketing without spending like ridiculous hours doing it. So yeah,
And do you think that just because you're passionate about something, that you should make a business out of it?
no,
So I think this is like, there's two sides to it, isn't it? Like being a small business owner, running a business on your own means that actually, if you're not passionate about it, you are not going to stay the course.
No.
Like there's so much stuff that you have to work through and there's so much effort that goes into it. And you said like it's an obsession. It's an absolute obsession. Like being able to switch off, even when you're not actively in it, like your brain is still whirring and still thinking things through
Yeah.
and kind of working out stuff. And if you're not passionate about it, then what's the point, really? Because when you're in those moments of like hating it, why would you bother if you're not passionate
You'd
about
quit,
it?
wouldn't you? And I think that's why some people quit. And I've had other businesses before this one where I set up the business because I enjoy doing the marketing thing. So I set up a
Yeah.
different business, personalized children's clothing. I was going to do monetize my wedding blog that I had, and I almost launched a legal business with my husband. But the reason it didn't, and none of them really got going, because I wasn't passionate about the whole thing. And you kind of you have to be. I mean, you can't be passionate about every task you got to do in your business, even the like category of tasks that you like, because there will always be stuff you don't like. But you've got to be that motivated to like see it take off. And that's the really hard bit, isn't it? Getting the momentum going. Yeah, it
And I
took
think
some
also
time to tell me
on the
to,
flip side of that is like recognizing as well when you've lost the love. It's like I've had businesses before this business, you've had businesses before this business. And it's like actually knowing when enough is enough and
yeah.
to like cut your losses and go do something else as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's really hard. Like I did that with Ruby and the Rainbow, which is the personalized children's business. And I didn't want to let that go, but I knew I had to go all in on this. And I couldn't go all in on this with two small children and like have a life without taking something out of the mix. And I think that's really hard, particularly for people who like doing lots of different things like I do, or have like different ideas every 5 seconds. There are so many business ideas that I have that I would love to do. Maybe when I'm a billionaire, I'll get other people on
Yeah,
there.
like these business ideas that you have, do you think that you're equally as passionate about all of
No,
them? Mhm.
no. And so, well, some of them are
For
extensions of what
them.
I'm doing and like the next step for it. So those are probably the ones that I'd consider next. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Well, I absolutely think you have to be passionate about your business. I think if you're not, then
can be
I think
really,
you've got to question why you're bothering, really. Like there's an easier way to
yeah.
make the money that you want, to achieve the dreams that you have, to get the success that you have, than running a business that you hate. Equally, if we flip that on its head, should we try and monetize every passion that we have? Because I think it's a big growth, particularly since COVID. Like we should monetize everything, you know. Oh,
Yeah.
can you monetize that? Can you monetize that? It's like, actually, what if I just want to do something because I enjoy it and it's fun and I don't actually want to turn it into a business? Or it shouldn't actually even be a business at all.
Yeah, and I quite like making ridiculous cakes, and people do comment on my birthday cakes that I make for the kids. I'm on cake number 9, just done. And they're like,
It's
"Oh, do
just
you sell
photos.
them?" I'm like, "No, I don't sell them. I'd never want the pressure.
No,
Like, A, they're not good enough. They're good from a distance, but if you got up close, like you'd expect more if you were buying it. Let's put
yeah,
it that way. And the amount of time it takes me usually to make them, although this last one was a quick one, like it just wouldn't, I couldn't make that profitable.
no,
And I think it would take the joy out. I like doing it because it's like twice a year for the kids. No one else really gets a maiden birthday cake in
yeah,
my family, just the kids. And now they've come to expect them. So I've set myself up there. But I could not make that a business. I
no,
enjoyed doing it. I could not make, not even like a business where I was showing people how to make the cake I was making rather than making other people's cakes. Because
yes,
that yeah, I'm not as passionate about that. And I just don't think I'm good enough. It's a hobby and I enjoy it and it's an
yeah,
outlet of creativity. And nice, and the kids are getting involved in it now. So yeah, I mean, like somebody probably could do that. Other people have done that, but yeah, I don't. And like it would take away from everything else that I was doing. So you've only got so many hours. It's
Yeah.
like people who do affiliate marketing. Like you've got to be passionate about the affiliate products as well.
Yes.
Otherwise it
Yeah, you
shows.
do.
And I think, people think, oh, I can just be an affiliate for this, but you've still got to set stuff up. You've still got to market the business. And that's a big job
Yeah.
on its own without, the delivery side, which obviously the affiliate marketing stuff takes away. There's still a lot of work to do, certainly to begin with, to get yourself set up, find your target audience, and like get all of your marketing collateral together so that you can run it. It's not, oh, I'll just set this up and sell it and it will make an income. Because that's the other
Yes.
thing is it depends what your goal is. If you're setting
Yeah.
up a business because you want a bit of extra money, that might be different. But if you're setting up a serious business that you want to grow and live off,
Yeah.
I think you've got to be passionate about it. Unless it's you're doing something to get you to the point where you can training something new, which you are more passionate about, I guess. If
Yes.
it's a
Like
stepping
a
stone,
stepping
it might
stone.
be different.
Yeah.
Being
Again,
devil's
I
advocate.
don't do, because obviously we both evolved in business, but I don't think that when we went into our first business and our second business, business, I don't think we ever went into the first business thinking it was a stepping stone to something else. Like I think at that time it was the thing, it was the answer that we were looking for.
Yeah, mine wasn't, it wasn't, because I was like, yes, this is going to get me to do the stuff that I want to do. But the wedding blog, for example, I knew I was going to move into a different stage of life and
Yes.
whether I'd be, because I set it up after I got married rather than before, which most people do. I should do. And had plans to sort of make it a marketplace and like a specific, like not on the high street type model, but just for weddings and some really
Yeah.
creative stuff and directory and things like that. But as soon as I sort of set it up, I was moving out of the life stage. I was passionate about it because it was that time in my life. And I
Yes.
wanted to share kind of the stuff that I'd learned on my journey about planning my wedding and having a good event and, all of the things that I'd learned along the way with other people. And
Yes.
then obviously that ran out. Whereas if I
Yeah.
was into events and wedding planning and I saw that more as my career, I guess it probably would have, like maybe it would have lasted longer. I don't know.
So I think you've touched on something really interesting there. Because actually, if we are looking at building long-term sustainable businesses, should we be building our businesses based off of passion that may only be a seasonal passion that comes and goes in a fleeting moment?
Yeah. I
Or
don't,
actually,
I
should
don't
we?
know.
How do you even answer that? So, do you and build a business around something that is much more strategic and calculated? Because
But
you
that's
touched
just
on
really
passion.
boring. But
Yeah,
I guess it's that
yeah,
motivation, isn't there?
that's
Outright, like let's just get out there into the world and do it. So maybe you've got to do it to figure out if you're passionate about it,
I
and
think
it
so.
ends up
And
sustaining if you are. I don't know.
I
Anyone
suppose
else
as well,
got the answers? Let us know.
the other side to it too is that, of course, you can sell a business, right? If you grow a successful business that you invest the passion for, and you can sell it and go on to your next thing. So I suppose what we need to be thinking about is actually how can we build profitability into our business? Have the passion, but building the passion in a way that it actually solves a proper market need,
Yeah,
build the profitability into the business, and then if our passion for our business wanes, we have that exit strategy, and like we can sell that to somebody else.
yeah. I think it's different building a business to sell for building a lifestyle business.
Yeah,
Completely
really.
different. And I feel like
Yeah.
I'm at that decision point really now, and as to how I shape what I do next.
Yes. I mean, for
Because
anyone
my
who doesn't know
marketing
Christina,
consultancy has turned
she's
into
just
a
awesome.
tech business. I'm just like, how did that happen?
Christina is making the leap from being a marketing consultant to being a SaaS tool creator extraordinaire. Silicon Valley in the UK. Christina's point of view.
Completely unintended. Like, so now I'm figuring out how to run a SaaS business and set that up, which is different. And that could be quite a big scalable business. So we'll see. I need to make a decision on it and go from there. But yeah, I do think you need to have enough interest to keep you going.
Passion.
Sorry?
It's about passion then. 'Cause this is a decision point for you. It's like, do I stay marketing consultancy? Like it's a lifestyle business. Do I go like into the big SaaS tool? Where's your passion leading?
I like the building a solution for people, and that's how it's come about though. It's like, oh, I can make that better. And I guess
Yeah.
that's what I've done throughout my career, whatever part of my life, working life that's been, because I've done lots of different things. So I think that's the passion, is like, how can we make this more efficient? How can we make it better for people, easier for people, save them time, and make the output much better quality than what they might have been doing already. Whether that's with me working with them one-to-one in a group on an online course, or through like a software tool, piece of software, I don't think it matters too much to me. Although I do geek out a bit around the software stuff. I think I've realized by doing it that I've always done that. It takes me a while to realize, actually, yeah, that's a pattern in my life, that I've done that in my working life before, and that I've just realized now that I've been doing that. So interesting, isn't it?
So I'm going to try and summarize a somewhat wrangling conversation, which is what happens invariably every time we meet to discuss something we found on the internet. So should we follow our passion? Yes, as long as it's something that we feel that we can build into a business, not just something that's a hobby, something that we're good at, that actually, if we were to monetize it, it would suck the joy out of it. Or if we were to turn something that we love into a business without any market demand for. So yes, we want to follow our passion as long as it's actually a viable solution that people are looking for. Also be open to evolving and not holding on to things when it's time to let them go.
Yeah,
That's a fair summary.
I think so. And none of it is easy. Like, that sounds really easy, Ruth. I don't think any of that's easy. If anyone's got the knack, comment below. But yeah, we'd love to hear everyone's thoughts. If you're watching this and if you disagree, like, we want to know. Like, you don't feel like you have to agree. If you agree, we want to know why. Or if you've got an interesting perspective, or if you've got a business that you aren't passionate about, but you've built it up and you've proved me wrong, tell us. Let us know. Yeah, it'd be interesting to find out.
So, yes, guys, yeah, Unfiltered Founders live episode. And how many more episodes have we done this week, Stephen?
So I'm hoping to upload 5. There's one that'll have just gone live. It's taken a while to upload, and ADHD brain uploading last minute. So they will be on. You can watch one straight away, and the rest will come up. So you can binge watch our ramblings and rantings around stuff we found on the internet. There's quite a mix of stuff that's on there. So enjoy.
Shall look forward to commenting on your comments and hearing what you have to say.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.